Y'all, I just found a dollhouse at Five Below for $25, but we'll get to that in a minute. What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. New Teeny Tinies have been popping up at Five Below, and I've been on the hunt. While looking, I found this Zoe Beauty Routine playset. Do you see all those accessories? For $5, we get a Zoe doll in a robe with a headband. Now, this Zoe doll only has the basic 5 points of articulation, so I'm taking her headband and giving the robe to our articulated Chelsea hybrids. In this playset, we also get a face mask. Here it is with the Barbie. In case you were wondering, we get a mirror with a reflective sticker that I think we can use with the dolls, a tiny tube of lipstick with a finger bracket that can open, 6 colorful bottles, tubes, and jars. Many of them can open, even if they weren't really meant to. We get a face roller that rolls. The dolls can do a little gua sha. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, but it also has a finger bracket. And we get a little bag of wipes. Well, it's made of plastic, but it could be so cute if the dolls are trying to remove their makeup. If we're just looking at the accessories, for $5, we're getting 11 pieces for our 1/6 scale world, 12 if you count the headband, and 13 if you include the robe for Chelsea. Glam Squad dolls have a new holiday princess. The red dress we got last year was pretty decent, although I did change the bow. This year, the dress is yellow. I found the dolls in 2 skin tones with the same blue eyeshadow and red lipstick and green eyes. The dolls do not come with shoes, have a white faux fur stole just like last year, wear a satin strapless dress with tulle going across the chest, with a faux fur lined satin skirt. It does go all the way around, and this fabric might look a little better if ironed. The dress is split in the front and reveals gold sequins, and there's a large red bow glued at the waist. And it's possible to peel the bow off. And the dress is a decent fit on a curvy Barbie. And here it is on a classic body type. It's an inexpensive holiday look that you can totally customize and make it your own. We also get a bright red sled, a small red teapot, a teacup that used to be red and it looks like it was painted gold. It's a nice size for the dolls. And we get a large gold book that has a hinge on the side so it can open. Oh, this could be like one of those faux books you leave on the coffee table where you store the remote. For the TV, for $12, I found this retro video game console with a TV that has 200 games. It has a 2.8-inch screen, adjustable volume, and requires 3 AAA batteries, not included. Oh, the little TV is kind of cute. Mine is blue, but the front is black. And there's a little game console attached. Oh my goodness, it looks like a Nintendo. The controller does too, and it's human-sized. We need a tiny screwdriver so we can open the back of the TV, so we can add the batteries and turn it on. We can adjust the volume right here. There are instructions included, and we use the controller to select and play the game. All right, here we go. Let's jump onto the little log, and wow, yeah, it's a real little video game. Oops. Okay, to go with our new gaming system, we can probably use Teeny Tinies, Teeny Gamer Essentials. For $5, we're getting 20 pieces. Ooh, and check out that matte backdrop. That doesn't look too bad with our little Peach Riot figures. We get a green mini fridge that can open. It is pretty small. There are stickers that we can use to decorate it. They are thin stickers, so you can have fun with that. We get an energy drink in a red can that does have some nice little details on the top. So we can just take our silver marker and paint the top to give it a little more detail. And since the label is just a sticker, you can always remove it and replace it as well. We get 2 plastic shapes with stickers on the front to look like beef jerky and chips. We get crafted cuisine, which looks like a pizza Lunchable. It's a little large for the dolls, but doable. But the can is a perfect size. We get a tiny pack of gum. That looks pretty cool. This looks like some kind of Hot Pocket, a bag of gummies, a protein bar with sculpted and painted details, another drink, an empty box for corn dogs that we can store in the mini fridge. We get a chicken sandwich and spicy nuggets, a small fry and ketchup, nachos, a box of takeout noodles that is totally doll-sized, and headphones that are a little small for a Barbie and kinda small for a Chelsea-sized doll, but we do get a game controller that's a good size. I think this is a pretty good set. You can totally customize that mini fridge with whatever stickers you like. We can also use drops of hot glue to make a handle that we can paint, then glue it to the mini fridge to give it a handle. But we definitely got a few pieces here that we can use to make it look like our dolls are playing video games. This time of year, many collectors are looking for doll food, for doll dinners and get-togethers. So let's check out this new Teeny Tinies Teeny Watch Party playset. The insert shows a food setup outside a stadium. We have buffalo chicken dip, which is a plastic container with a sticker, a veggie platter with sculpted and painted details. I like this one. We have the same nachos that we just saw with the gamer set, a large pot of chili, which I think looks pretty good. Might be something fun to take into the office. There's a helmet chip bowl, because this does have a football theme. We have a pretzel, that's a good size for the dolls, a plate of pretzel bites, a fruit platter. Now my paint is off just a little, but this could be really cute if you could find one where it's a little more where it's supposed to be. But I love to see the fruits and vegetables. We get 2 hot dogs that are a good size for the dolls and have painted details. There's a chicken wings platter, a plate of football cookies. I do like that many of these items have sculpted details. There's a bag of chips, a bowl of veggie dip, soda with a straw, a nice size cooler with a handle that can move, a top that can open. There's ice inside. It is removable. We get a small bag of ice and 2 more soda cans that can fit into the ice. And of course, we can add our little silver details. Even though some of the paint is off, not a bad playset. I like the size of most of the items, and I actually really like the pot of chili. I was walking around the holiday section at Five Below, and I spotted the Teeny Tinies hot cocoa cart. This looks like a remake of the cafe cart, but let's check it out. We already know that the cart is closer in size to Chelsea than to Barbie, but let's see if any of the other pieces fit our 1/6 scale world. We get a small cart that we can use as a play cart for a Chelsea doll. The cabinet and drawers on the back open. There you go. It has a register and an open and closed sign. We get a to-go tray with 2 to-go cups. It's pretty small. 2 tiny milk canisters, probably a better size for Chelsea or Little Peach Riot. We have whipped cream and caramel sauce. I think the caramel works. The whipped cream might be a little small, but I think it could work. There are peppermint dippers on a stand and chocolate dippers that you could probably pretend are tiny cake pops. We have a jar of chocolate sprinkles and peppermint candies, which are clear jar shapes with a sticker around the side. The same idea is repeated with a jar of marshmallows and a jar of peppermint sticks. Not really in love with the idea of stickers, but we could probably repaint the plastic containers to look like ceramic jars. We have hot cocoa bombs done in a similar way, but the clear jar of red straws I think is usable. It's a good size with our 1/6 scale dolls. Then we get 3 mugs of hot cocoa with painted details that I think might be usable with the dolls. Trying to hold the mug by the handle is a little small, but it's staying. But if the dolls are looking for something sweet, we might have better luck with sizing with this Teeny Tinies dessert display. That comes with a whole display case. It has 4 shelves, 2 cake stands that are attached. There's some decoration at the bottom, and it has 3 clear sides. The top of the display reaches our doll's waist. We get a nice size menu, flan cake with sculpted and painted details on top and a sticker going around the side. I'm removing the sticker and keeping it a solid color. We get a bundt cake with sculpted and painted details, chocolate mousse with a sticker, berry mousse with sculpted details and a sticker around the side, bonbons where 1 is cut, 2 cupcakes, sliced berry cake, which also has a sticker around the sides, a cinnamon roll, a strawberry roll. I love when they make these on the British baking show. There's a tray of chocolate-covered strawberries, a tray of cookies. I think these would be really fun to repaint. There's a tray of cannoli. There's a berry tart, a slice of strawberry cake with a sticker going around the side, blueberry frosted cake with sculpted and painted details, a red velvet cake, and a large berry cake that could also be fun to repaint. I think we can easily use all these items with the dolls, and the display case could be really fun to set up our own little bakery. Five Below has the Micro Teenies Barbies, which are little plush figures that can be used as Barbie plush figures for the dolls. Measuring around 3 inches, I picked up the first Barbie. They're pretty much finished all the way around. And I picked up the first black Barbie. And we could probably easily sew on a keychain to turn it into a bag charm. Speaking of bag charms, I picked up this Snow Cool bracelet in the holiday section. I thought these were pretty cute charms. So I thought we could remove a few, then add it to a miniature bag to give our mini fashion purses a little holiday cheer. Now I've cleared the table so we could make room for this $25 dollhouse. I was walking around in the Five Beyond area and I saw this on the floor. A dollhouse for $25. So you know I had to check it out. It has a little weight to it, and on the front of the box, we can see Glam Squad dolls. I think, right? Yeah, those are totally Glam Squad dolls. So there's that, so you're aware. Contents include 1 wooden dollhouse, 1 Allen key, and 30 screws. It says it's compatible with leading doll brands, over 3 feet tall, and it's called Classic Wooden Dollhouse. It looks like it's 3 floors with no furniture, just printed backdrops. According to the pictures, it looks like the dolls can stand up and have about 1.5 inches to 2 inches above their head. So let's check it out and see if it has some potential. The box says that it's wood, but it looks like it's a wood-like substance, like it's been ground up, mixed with stuff, compressed. It's not something you want to get wet. I believe this material will swell. These are the floors of the dollhouse. They have printed textures. They are about 23 inches long, a little under 9.5 inches wide to the edge, but the playable space looks like 8 3/4, so it's pretty narrow. Each board is about 3/8 of an inch thick. The side walls are 1/4 inch thick and have printed images, and it looks like from the ceiling to the floor it's going to be about 13 inches, with the back wall of the top floor sitting at about 9.5. There are instructions, and honestly, if you don't have the space for a large dollhouse, we can just place the back wall on the floor for a temporary backdrop. But it does have kind of a cartoon vibe. Oh, and there's a picture on the back. But we can take some contact paper and cover the boards to make the floor more neutral. Then we can cover the walls to make them solid. And if you're feeling a little extra, Michael's has miniature crown molding for $3.99. They're a little under 18 inches long, and in one pack we get 4. We can attach them to the floor to help stabilize the wall or just set them in place. Then bring in a little furniture for a temporary doll room for a little photography. But I do love the idea of a $25 dollhouse that we can totally customize. And I'll probably get around to putting it together, but right now I'm loving that I can take it apart for easy storage. And part of me is thinking if I add the walls and the ceiling, then it might feel a little closed in. Right now we're getting a lot of light with just the back wall. And honestly, the floor is a little shallow. But let us know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you for joining us while we checked out a few things from Five Below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram and YouTube at MyFroggyStuff and Bella of MyFroggyStuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time. Bye!